Hey there, my faithful viewers. Today I've got a special treat for you. I convinced the Knight of the 21st Century, Effigia777, from YouTube to sit down and have an interview. So here are the results from that. Without further delay, I give you Effigia777. Effigia, hello man, how are you?
Hello, UncleSikki. I'm fine, thanks. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. So, you're Effigia777. The Knight of the 21st Century. Can you tell us how you came to be associated with that name?
The name Knight of the 21st Century, that actually is the name of a song by one of my favorite bands, Hammerfall. It's not even one of my favorite songs by them, but I just love the title. I consider myself modern day knight slaying modern day dragons. It's just very, I just love the title. And I actually intend to get a tattoo on my left bicep one of these days, K21. Knight of the 21st Century. The K will be made of swords. The 21 will be made of flames. So,
as an aspiring tattoo artist, I think that's just amazing. Well, it's kind of obvious that you're slowly gaining popularity here on YouTube. What brought you to YouTube in the first place? Do you have any inspirations?
Actually, before I had this channel, I had a not very popular channel known as Professor Slash. I wore a skull mask, I had a voice modifier, and I would do horror movie related stuff. Horror movie reviews, I would just talk about different stuff, horror movie related. I would talk about different scenarios where people would ask me which character would win, Jason or Pumpkinhead, or Chucky or Leprechaun, and I'd talk about I'd make up scenarios talking about who I thought would win. That got old, and I've always been a very philosophical person, but I've noticed that people really tend to only listen to people with their heads in a box. So decided to give it a shot, and here I am now.
And thank God for that too. I mean, your videos have been an amazing inspiration for me for the past, I want to say about past month, a few weeks, minimum. And it's a sad thing that this box is how certain people are come to be known in the world. It's not like it used to be, and nowadays you can only really get people to know you if you have over-exaggerated views on political satire, things like that. Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert, although personally I like them. I have with me Guy Fawkes mask from V for Vendetta, and I've noticed it hanging around your the background in some of your videos, and you're also wearing it in your profile picture. But it's become closely associated with 4chan and Anon, or the anonymous group. Do you think you can give us any insight into that, just to clear things up?
Yeah, I'm just a huge fan of V for Vendetta. The character V is a huge inspiration to me. He just symbolizes to me sacrifice personified. He gives up, any life dreams he has. He gives up his own sense of humanity, he gives up love, he gives up all this to accomplish his goals for the greater good. And it's just very powerful. And, yeah, I just love V. When I started YouTube, I did not even know who 4chan and Anon were. And then I started getting questions, and I looked into it, and I'm like, oh, wow, they have the same mask that I have. But, I didn't take it down. Whatever. I've actually never even been to 4chan, honestly.
Yeah, I've heard all those questions too, so I thought I'd ask the questions here in the video to clear things up, like I said. Just recently you reached 2,000 subscriptions. Were you ever actually planning on getting this popular, or did you foresee the did you ever foresee yourself getting this popular with people?
Yeah, I did have a feeling I was going to get this popular eventually. I mean, I was doing pretty good even starting out. I had gotten 50 subs each my first 2 months. My third month, I got 100 subs. I had projected that I was going to reach 1,000 subs sometime after my 1 year of doing this. Obviously, well, vid went viral. So, a little bit ahead of that calculation. I had no idea I'd get this popular this fast. No. Not this fast.
Well, with any luck, your popularity will only rise. Is there anything you'd like to say to anybody viewing this video, whether they're people on my subscriptions or your subscriptions?
Well, just want to say, to me, my subs, they're not a spike or dip in a little demographics chart. You guys are real people to me. You're my friends. I'll always have time for you guys. I just keep seeing people, they send me PMs and they're absolutely shocked when I reply. Now, I answer every single PM. You have something you want to say to me, I'm gonna hear you out and I'm gonna reply. So, don't be afraid to, give me a holler.
Yeah, I do have to admit, I was one of those people who were shocked whenever you actually answered a private message. It's good to be in touch with your fans. I think that's an amazing quality of yours. So far in your videos, you've talked about everything from corrupted countries, the little Bieber boy phase that was going on over YouTube, Jesse Slaughter back with that incident, BRO, and I just want to know, how exactly is it that you go about creating your topics?
I'm just a very opinionated person. I got a lot of opinions on a lot of different things. I actually have an entire, reasonably sized TXT document on my desktop of topics to cover in the future that are just on the back burner. Now, unfortunately, I don't get to all of these by the time that their period of relevance is up, so I have to delete some every so often. But, I just follow the list. I say, there's one I haven't covered yet. I'll do that today. I just try to cover a whole variety of topics because, people have a whole variety of interests.
I'd love to keep this going, but for right now, I'm going to have to cut this video a little short. Just for right now. I'm still going to be releasing part 2 as soon as I can because this is an amazing interview in my opinion. But the video is running a bit long, so I'll have to cut it off due to video restraints. Otherwise, this would run somewhere along anywhere from 16 to 18 minutes. I'm not completely done editing yet, so that's bound to change. I'll be adding the second one, so in the future, look for that in the sidebar. That was up. That can't be the sidebar. I'll add a description. In the description, I'll add a link, so look that up. And as for right now, see you later.